The Upgrade Hard, Raid Harder update goes live Thursday. It's actually today as this video comes out, man. We're going to be taking a quick look at it. I have not dived deep into it. I've heard some things like the new Mortar, 10-can alarm system, workbench refresh. I got to see what's going on here, right? Let me just delete this pig out of this world. I love doing that. I love that. And I see this dude on Twitter say, another month, another Rust not having a clue what Rust is and adding stuff to try and stay relevant. Rust just thumbs it up like it's another day, no biggie. All right. But yeah, no, so I mean, the Mortar is a tier 2 type of explosive. So the very first thing, we take out a workbench level 2, right? It's time to take it out. Where is the Mortar? Wait. That's a new shelf up there. I guess that's where maybe like the new workbench upgrades lay at. Upgrade workbench. This is something else that we're going to be diving into. I don't know if, given that it has this many slots, are there this many things that you can put into your workbench? Like, I don't know if there's that much of a variety, but if so, dear Lord. But yeah, the new Mortar, where are you exactly? All the way down here. So we have the Mortar shell, 1 pipe, 300 gunpowder, a high explosive Mortar shell that deals minor structural damage on impact, and then fragmentation Mortar shell, Mortar shell dealing lethal damage in a large area on impact. Yeah, let me just get all the way down here and research this. I gotta see, like, what crafting time's looking like and everything, man, straight up. I gotta see. So let me just get 20 HQM and 3 pipes is what it takes to make a Mortar. Pretty cheap, pretty straightforward. Okay. Like, I'm gonna be trying to, like, raid a base with this thing. Like, we're just gonna try raiding just a stone 1x2 that's, like, maybe, like, up here on this hill. We're just gonna see what happens, straight up. Give me this Mortar. Okay. 25-second craft timer at a tier 2. Not stable enough? Wait, can I not put this down just on the ground? Or am I too close to a road? Or wait, I can't just put this down. There we go. So it has to be on a foundation, I guess? But maybe, I mean, it's like in the trailer, like in the literal picture that I showed you guys, they're using it on the ground. So, yeah, they're lying to us. So, boom, there's that. Yeah, I have 6 of these. Okay, so let me just, how do you even, like, so wait, mount? Let me just say that going up and down feels laggy. It feels like I'm at 15 FPS. Like, it feels really weird going up and down. Like, it feels jittery. Fragmentation Mortar shell. Okay. Oh! Dear Lord! Okay, that went a lot further than I was thinking, to be fair. We were, like, kind of up here on the hill, but wow. Okay, that's the first shot that we have here. Now, let me just move it up all the way. Like, I'm hitting R and nothing happens. How do you, like, reload this thing? Oh, you left click. Okay, that's with us aiming, like, pretty high. Okay, so let me just, I'm gonna spawn players here and then shoot it in the exact same spot. And let's just see how much damage this does, like what the radius is of it, you know? Because that's the fragmentation one, which I think has like a bigger splash for players and whatnot, so... yeah, it automatically shoots after it's loaded. Uh-oh. Okay, so that killed all 4 of them. Now, what happens if I load in the other one? Like the one that's, yeah, the Mortar shell. This one is going to be used for raiding, right? This is the one that's going to be used for raiding. Does it just land in the exact same spot as that past one? Yes, it does. Okay, no larger splash right there, obviously. Let's just build a very standard 2x2 here, right? It should land directly on top of it. Let's just try sending a Mortar shell right there. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me? 4-7. Okay, yeah, no, this thing's terrible. I mean, it splashes. It splashed on, like, all floors. These 2 back here at 476. These ones right here at 470. Why did I think that this is supposed to do, like, more damage? Am I tripping? I thought that it was, like, a new way to raid. You know, it's like, yeah, let's take out the new Mortar on wipe day. You know, it's like, are we using it in a month? I don't know. Maybe, I mean, maybe there's a bit more to this, but... why does it not let me get on it? Like, it just says pick up the moment that I get here. I'm confused. Okay, what happens if I just lean this thing crazy forward like this right here, though, right? Like, it'll go further, but, like... Yeah, that's going far, far. Oh, my God. I mean, realistically, you can maybe make a play on some roof campers from a distance with this. Like, imagine shooting these things at roof campers, right? I'm actually just going to have to build a base over here and just see if I can, like, bullseye a roof camper. I'm curious. I'm just going to make the base out of wood. If I get this first try, you're going to have to drop a like, but I'm not going to get it first try, so that's just what it is. It's not going to happen. So let's just say, to make it slightly more fair, right? Let me spawn a player right there. Let me spawn a player here, and let me spawn a player there, okay? 3 different people up on their roof, right? They are directly in, like, the 30, like, maybe 40 direction? Yeah, I guess 40. So let me just aim this thing over there one moment. Why can't I get on it, bro? Like, it has a hard time letting me mount back on it. Then it just is like, okay, I'll work now. I don't know if I go max here. I'm going to go slightly, yeah. Fragmentation. Oh, God. Yeah, that went way past. Okay. Let's go again. What are we looking like? Oh, come on. Nope, not hitting. Okay. A little bit further, a little bit further. 3rd time's a charm, they say, right? That's it, bullseye. Yeah, Dylan, that's not a bullseye. Does that hit? Yo, this is difficult. I don't know if this is really... Oh, wait. Okay, we hit him. Just hit this back corner. All right, best shot that I've hit yet. That may have taken me like 8 attempts to finally hit, but... Yeah, my accuracy might be the worst that this game will ever see with this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if anyone's gonna be using the new Mortar. I'm gonna be straight up. I think it's terrible. Yeah, my accuracy is pretty bad, so... I mean, I don't know how anyone's gonna use this thing on a reliable level. You can't just put it down and be like, yeah, dude, 1 minute here. I can hit that base for sure. I mean, are people really gonna be trying to build their skill gap with this thing? Like, it's really... I don't know if it's gonna be really used like that, but that's way too far to the right. Yeah, let me just do this right here. Dylan, this might... Wait. What did that just do? Okay, it did that much to a door, so, yeah. I don't know what the mortar's really going to be used for. I mean, you know, on Rustified's website, they label it as a brand new explosive option is shaping up for next week's update. With the mortar rapidly coming together as a fully fledged weapon system, what started as a prototype is now deep into gameplay integration, complete with crafting, ammo types, UI, and full round of polish. Overall, this is looking like a serious addition to the game's arsenal. I don't know who's using this. I don't know who's using this besides 58-year-old Dave off his roof. Like, nothing's gonna stop this roof camper squad over here from just being like, yeah, let's put down a mortar. Get out of my way. I'd say maybe go, like, right there. Yeah, let's try this. This might just hit me. Oh, my God. Oh, just a little bit shorter distance, and I want to kill this dude right here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the mortar. I might just be having a brain fart, but that thing, it seems terrible. But, you know, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm going to start checking out the workbench upgrades now, man. Let's see what's going on with that. First things first, let's go ahead and peep the workbench level 1. So with the workbench level 1, you can obviously upgrade workbench. Okay. So, like, wait, like, where are the upgrades for the workbench? Are they craftable? Yeah, Rustified says, rather than being crafted directly, these upgrades are now found through loot with different tiers of crates offering different types of modules. Lower tier crates will offer things like comfort, defensive, and recycling upgrades, while higher tier military and elite crates hold more powerful options like prototype efficiency and accelerated upgrades. There's also early balancing happening here, including a 25% failure chance for prototype upgrade. Okay, so if I just type in like workbench, reinforced workbench upgrade, increases the workbench's max HP by 150% and grants explosive damage resistance. Like, that's gonna be good for, like, putting inside your tier 3 bench that, like, blocks a wall behind it or something, right? Like, here, 1 minute. Just because that's the... Wait, prototype. Oh, yeah, here we go. We have them all right here. Range workbench? Whoa. Comfort workbench. Recycle bin workbench. Crafting in a workbench with this upgrade has a chance to refund up to 10% of the ingredient cost back to you in raw material form. Okay, let's just read through these super quick. So we already started out with this one right here. Increases the workbench's max HP by 150%. I'm going to be putting that inside of a tier 3 here in a moment. Recycle, just now went over that. Has a chance to refund up to 10% of the ingredient cost back to you in raw material form. Then we have prototype workbench. Allows unlocking any tech tree item regardless of progression. Cost is doubled, and there's a 25% chance of failure that still consumes resources. Efficiency workbench upgrade. 10% chance to produce a free bonus item when crafting in batches. Ineffective when crafting explosive and raid-related items. Then we have accelerated workbench upgrade. Crafting speed increases by 25% for each item already completed in the same batch. Okay. Defensive workbench upgrade. Armor or clothing capable with insert slots will roll an additional slot when crafted using this upgrade. Dang! That one's going to be used a lot. Surplus, 20% chance to produce a random surplus part, 1 through 8, when crafting. Surplus parts are used in special art. Dylan, what's wrong with you? Oh. Welcome to the racetrack. Surplus. I don't even know what the word surplus means. I'm just going to be honest. As a goose that's silly, I have no idea. But surplus parts are used in special alternate recipes. Random surplus part 1 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip past that and yeah. Salvage workbench upgrade reduces the scrap cost of all tech tree unlocks at this bench by 20%. Dear Lord. Next we have the range workbench upgrade. Doubles the workbench crafting radius, letting you craft from twice as far away. And then last but not least, comfort workbench upgrade. Provides a 100% comfort zone around the workbench for those long crafting sessions. So with that also combined with range workbench, like the extra range gives you the extra range of comfort as well. We gotta find out. One moment. And then it's like, okay. Wait, the color looks kind of different on the workbench. Do you peep that? I don't know if you completely notice, but there's like this. The color looks very slightly different on this thing. Like it's the same general color, but it's like a different finish, maybe? Maybe it just looks like slightly more glossy or something. I don't know. But yeah, thought that I'd mention that because I noticed it right away. But we get inside of here, right? Let's not pick it up. We put this in it, and then what? It doubles. So, okay, so I need 25 HQM and 250 frags to get this thing up to max. No, that used 29 HQM. Yeah, so right now, I have the range workbench, which doubles the workbench crafting radius. Let me just see over here. Okay, it stops there, but it is all the way right here, right? So that shows, yeah, almost like 2 entire foundations worth of space. That's pretty crazy. My question, does that apply to the comfort as well? Will the comfort reach all the way over here? No, it does not. The comfort does not stack with the range. Okay, good to know. Should it? Maybe. I'm not sure. Next, we have the recycle bin workbench upgrade. Like, I don't know if some of these are really going to be like that worth testing because they're just pretty self-explanatory. Crafting in a workbench with this upgrade has a chance to refund up to 10% of the ingredient cost back to you in a raw material form. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I want to add that stuff in there, though, because, yeah, like, that shows that down there. Surplus workbench upgrade, 20% chance to produce a random surplus part 1 through 8 when crafting. I have no idea what that even means, but I'm also a goose that's silly. I don't know what a surplus is. Dylan, look up what surplus means. Surplus meaning an amount, quantity, or resource that remains over and above what is required or used, signifying an excess or leftover. Yeah, I'm not the person to ask about this. Surplus boxes are up there, though, so I mean, it looks cute. Yeah, then we have the accelerated workbench upgrade. Crafting speed increases by 25% for each item already. Oh! So it increases by 25% for each item already completed. Wait a second. Yeah, I just installed that, and then yeah, added like this belt right here. So let me just see here super quick. So I'm going to be trying to craft up meds, right? Let's try crafting up meds. 10 meds, boom. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Oh, man. Yeah, so then it just kind of gets to the point where it's just crafting stuff as fast as possible. Oh. Welcome to the racetrack. So that's cool. Okay. That's definitely one that's, which, I forget, does that work with explosives? Like, this might put mixing tables out of meta, right? I mean, to a degree when it comes to explosives. But, yeah, let's just 6, 7. Of course that would be the max number that I can make. Okay, let's just try doing this right now, though. 4 seconds right now is what it's taking that one. And then 3. Yeah, it stacks with explosives as well, dude. That's crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm noticing that I'm getting some resources back right now. Peep that. 34 GP, a little bit more sulfur. Is that from the, is that from the surplus? Wait, no. Crafting a workbench with its upgrade refund up to 10% of the ingredient cost back to you in raw material form. I think that it's that. Yeah. Prototype workbench upgrade. Allows unlocking any tech tree item regardless of progression. Cost is doubled. That's crazy. But let me try this real quick. So I put that in there. We see the handy dandy computer pop up. So I can just learn this. Yeah, so you can prototype. Oh, that cost is doubled. So you just have to pay double for that. Yo, what? Like, let's be like, hey, man, I got a bolty, but I need a scope, and I have nothing learned. Let's pretend that I don't have anything here. Boom, prototype for 120. Wait, it failed. Oh, yeah, no, because it has... That's right, it has the chance to fail. A 25% chance of failure that still consumes resources. All right, well, our first attempt was bad. Let's try again. It failed again? What? Twice in a row, bro? Are you serious? I don't know if it's 25%. Prototype? Okay, I got it. So, yeah, you can learn stuff like that if you have the prototype, which, again, some of these spawn in different crates. I don't know where each one of... Like, I would assume that prototype is more like elite crate territory, maybe green crate territory. I'm not sure. Wow. Dude, getting that could be so broken at different points. Wow. Man, then we have efficiency workbench upgrade. 10% chance to produce a free bonus item when crafting in batches. Ineffective when crafting explosive and raid defense or raid related items. So I mean, like if you're crafting up 10 meds, there's a, you know, you're likely to get an extra med type of thing. You know what I mean? Because it specifically has to do with batches. Like you want to craft up 10 meds, like that right there, in a sense, in like batches. Not like I want to say that if you do 1 by 1 like this, that's not considered a batch, right? Then we have salvage workbench upgrade. Reduces the scrap cost of all tech tree unlocks at this bench by 20%. That's another heavy hitter, dude. But yeah, that's that, bro. That's that. Okie dokie, dude. That's kind of crazy. Vending machine. Okay, what is the UI change here? Let me look at this. Open. This is identical, nothing different there. Administrate, this is different. Okay, so your item, select item. Drone access has stock, broadcasting. Sell skins separately. Separate skins into separate sell orders requires recreating existing orders. What? Like, yeah, dude, here's your plain SAR. If you want a better, like, more premium type skinned SAR, you can buy it for an extra 50 sulfur, right? Dear Lord, what is happening? I have to try it real quick. 1 minute. I have a solid SAR skin that's like on like the more expensive side. I got a glory SAR right here. It has like a very subtle glowing iron sight. But yeah, oh yeah, no. This one right here will be default. This one right here will be the glory SAR with a glowing iron sight. Oh no, this is not good. Well, people aren't gonna be going out of their way to buy a more premium SAR, bro. Come on. 90% will not care. But yeah, semi-auto, sulfur. Oh yeah, so yeah, it actually pops up with suggested items. I do like that. So like you don't even have to type in sulfur, right? You can just click on it, right? All the basic resources pop up here. How crude oil is not there, I don't know. I don't know what game the devs are playing to not put crude oil there, but dear Lord. But yeah, you know, SAR for 450 sulfur. Okay, cool. And then sell skins separately. Like, I'm confused on how this whole skin thing works. Oh, there you drag and drop the skin. Like, yeah, dude. I wonder how many people are really going to be doing this, though. The fact they did, that's crazy. They are so pay to win. I can't believe it. That's a thing. Okay. That's a thing now. When you hover over it, still shows like the ammo or whatever. Okay. I mean, that's the vending machine UI, man. That's it. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. But yeah, like, that's how you do it, though. Yeah, that is that, I suppose. Okie dokie. tin can alarm now. Let me peep that. I need to see how these work, because most people don't really care to use them, but now that they can be used as, like, traps, it's like, uh-oh. So you go like that, open. Can I use a, like, you gotta be able to use a flash, right? Yep, that works. Oh, yeah. You can actually see the flash right there, by the way. It's like it stays on there. So what happens if I just go like this? Okay, so there's, like, a delay. Like, the moment that you walk across it, it drops, there's a delay, then it blows up. So, I mean, it's like, yo, like, what are your thoughts on this? Because some people have asked me, it's like, it's not that crazy. I thought that it was more of, like, the moment that I trip over this, the nade just insta-explodes, kills me. But look. It just falls on the ground. It's not that big, and then it breaks the trap right after. Yeah, I don't know if that's really going to be used that much, to be honest with you. You can use it, like, the goal is going to be to have people hit the tripwire and then be stuck in a closed-in area where they can't get away from the grenade in time type of thing. I feel like that's going to kind of be how people use it. It's going to be how you have to use it, but that's pretty straightforward, man. Like, what about a Molotov? Can I put a Molotov in there? I'm sure that I can. I mean, at least the Molotov blows up quick, right? Like, that's more instant. Does it break the tripwire at the exact same time? Yes. Does it fully break it? I don't think so. Yes, it does. Okay. So, I mean, your tin can alarm will just kind of go with that. I mean, to be fair, if it was like an instant type of thing, like, some would say, like, yeah, like, that's kind of broken. Oh, what about a bee grenade? But see, this right here could be used as more of like an alarm, because the bees will be able to chase whoever hits it. Yep, the bees instantly come after me. They're instantly after me. So, bee grenades, honestly, they could be the most used thing inside that, I feel like. I feel like they might be the most viable, personally, but maybe Molotovs as well. I mean, we'll see. We'll see, man. Like, people might be getting creative with it, right? We'll see. Also, binoculars are getting updated, I guess. Peep this. It shows the distance in which you look. So now it's a rangefinder and binocular in one. So that over there is 546 meters. I don't know why I would think that'd be maybe a little further, but you can also zoom, which is how it already was before. I never really used binoculars much, but yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah, new like UI for it. And it's now a rangefinder as well, for what that matters. I'm going to spawn a few elite crates now, just super quick, and let's see what I get out of 5 of these things, right? That one right there, none, none. That crate's nice, but none. Both armored doors. Dang, yo, some of these crates are nuts. Didn't get any workbench upgrades out of them, though. What about 2 more? Still none. Could always just be bad luck, though, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, so the accelerated workbench upgrade, the one that I'm, like, really liking and wanting to get, is in elite crates. Now, I don't know if they could still spawn inside of green crates. I'm not super sure, but I don't know. They could be exclusive to elite. We'll find all that stuff out after the update comes out, I think, but yeah, they've been continuing to work on this apartment complex monument as well, but that's not coming with this update. Maybe next update, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it, dude. I think that's pretty much it. I appreciate you joining me, checking out this update with me. I want to say that I covered pretty much all bases there. Maybe missed like a couple small things, but I would say the biggest thing with this update is definitely the workbench changes. That's going to be the most relevant change. Like, that's gonna, people are gonna be loving having that, having those certain modules and all that. The comfort one's not really like that big of a deal to me. Like, some of them are gonna be relevant, some of them no one's really gonna care about, I feel like. But the crafting speed one, that one's a really big deal. So yeah, if you're a daily watcher, I will see you tomorrow for Wipe Day. If you're playing Wipe, I wish you luck, my friend. And yeah, Rust 2026, baby. We're here. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, comment 2026. I appreciate you and your time. I will see you in the next one, my friend. Peace out.